Let me hear y'all! No, fuck that. Wait a goddamn minute. Shit. I know y'all been day drinking in the sun all day. That shit is catching up with y'all. The White Claws for me are just peaking. So I know I got a little bit more energy than y'all. I need y'all right now to give it up for y'all featured act, my man Mike Felton. All right, the in-shape portion of the show is over. If I tripped off this stage, y'all be flat as hell. Keep it going for Coffee, man, hosting this shit. Oh, great, what a good room, man. Tell you about myself, I grew up in a real calm household. Mostly because my pops was high every day. Right on. Old hippie, yeah, he's an old hippie. He smoked so much weed that now I just call him Snoop Dad. That's my D-A-D-D-Y, Snoop Dad. Da-da-da-da-da, missed my teacher conferences because he was high, true story. Unless it's 4:20 or Bull 30, that guy does not know what time it is. He's missing. He gets real blazed, and he always wants to start businesses. A couple weeks ago, he's like, dude, hey, we should open up a pizzeria strip club. Call it Garlic Thoughts. I was like, why that? He goes, well, Spaghetti Hose was taken. Your internet privileges are taken, dude. I can't have you messing on my algorithms. As a kid, I never knew that he smoked, though. As a kid, the only thing I knew was that if I were to get in trouble, he'd yell at me. He'd go into the garage for like 5 or 10 minutes. He'd come back in and we'd go get Whoppers. Mighty by Burger King, Mighty Mix. 2 for $5 if you know what's up. What do you mean no cheese? You were waiting to say that, I feel like. For what reason? I don't know. No cheese. Cool. My old man, too, he was never the type of dude that would get me the things I wanted. He'd always be like, I can make you that. Like, I wanted a Beanie Baby from one of my birthdays growing up. He was like, nah, this is a stuffed animal with plastic pellets inside. I can make you that. I'm like, cool, we got none of the supplies. Or we'll show you. You can't make dinner. We go to Burger King, so. One time I wanted a Tamagotchi.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was like a digital pet, right? Yeah, he just got me a real fish. He was like, you're not gonna feed it, and then it's gonna die. I said, that could have been a fake thing I killed, man. I could have reset it and tried again. Now I got a flush Goldie. One year that dude came through. One year that pothead ingenuity came through, and he made me a yo-yo. It was just a rock on a string. And it only yo'd. And I got expelled for bringing a weapon to school. Can't do that. Like some kind of David and Goliath in the recess yard. They don't like it. My pops, he didn't really believe in daycare either, and we couldn't afford it. He didn't believe in it, so he would just drop me off at the mall. I was raised by my Auntie Anne. My pop's got all the normal dad sayings too. Like if I ran up to him as a kid and was like, hey, I'm thirsty. He'd be like, hey, thirsty, I'm Mike. I'd be like, hey, Mike, I'm DCFS. Give your kid some liquids. I'm eating pretzels all day at the mall. If I got in his way while he was watching TV, he would do this dad thing, right? I'd get in his way and he'd be like, hey, you make a better door than a window. And I'd be like, you make a better friend than a father. So he's heard all these stories before in court, so it's all right. He did weed. I live in Illinois. Is weed legal here?
No.
Well, thank you, Sheriff. So we got a bunch of border jumpers in here? That's what... So you're telling me you come to Illinois to get your weed and we come to y'all to get fireworks. And we all like getting lit. That's what you're trying to tell me? My goodness. Well, weed is kind of recently legal in Illinois, but when I was in high school, my dad had pounds of marijuana in his trunk. He got arrested and sentenced to 52 consecutive weekends in jail. Yeah, I don't know, my county got this thing weekend jail. So on Friday nights before my football games, I would drop him off at jail. And I felt like a proud parent dropping a kid off at a sleepover. Like, we'd roll up to the gate and I'd be like, behave. Well, you're gonna eat whatever they give you or you're gonna starve, buddy. Monday through Friday he was free, and then Saturday and Sunday he just was in jail. Messed up my way of thinking, because I was like, if I rob a gas station, how many weekends is that? I'll be balling out during the week. I started calling him Blockbuster. He was just a 5-day rental parent. That was it. Yeah, he did not like that. First weekend I dropped him off, he was like, all right, man, don't have any parties while I'm gone. I'm like, what are you gonna do, ground me? The government grounded you. Whatever I want. Plexiglass had a hell of a couple years there, huh? If you had stock in plexiglass 2 years ago, you are balling out today. Jessica mentioned it. I came here during the pandemic and y'all were like cold Florida, did not give a fuck that anything was happening. But I do want to tell you the future because I like you guys. We had that weird couple years, and I'm convinced, dude, write this, remember you heard this here at Mighty Mix. In 20 years, there's going to be an All-American running back named COVID Jones. They're going to call him the virus because he shuts down defenses. So fast, nobody can get within 2 yards of this kid. And at 6 feet, yeah, I Googled it. You'd be surprised how much of the country don't know that's the conversion. There's a flag on the play. What is it? Face mask. Go number 19. You need a number to play. I love football, but I didn't start playing until high school. And the only reason I started playing was because of this movie called Varsity Blues. Yeah, I saw it in 8th grade. If you don't know about the movie, I'll sum it up. High school kids from Texas, they play football, they party, and they go to strip clubs, and my chubby 8th grade ass was like, sign me up. I will get CTE for some GE strings. I'll get concussed for the coochie. I'm in. But I don't know anything about the sport. I don't know how to play. So I show up on the first day, and they're like, you're a lineman. Okay, cool. I get up to the lineman coach, and the lineman coach is going wild. The lineman coach is like, what a lineman got up here that no one else has got. What a lineman got up here that no one else has got. And I was like, titties! And he was like, take a lap. You can't just yell. can't just yell titties, man. I think I ran for 90 minutes. I got back, I was like, yeah, that's my buddy. I was like, dude, hey, don't say titties. They tell you to like run and touch the fence. There's no fence out there. And then he, like, what do we got, bro? What do we got up here? He's like, he said heart. I looked around the huddle. I think titties is correct. I think this is what we got. My pops, I'll tell you about him again. He's mad at me because right now I'm getting older, but my level of singles staying the same. So for my birthday, he bought me pheromone infused soap. Yeah, I'm not a deer. I used it before the show, so. He tried to be cool. He was like, yeah, it was in Walmart, it was in the dollar bin, I thought you could use it. I was like, well, you gave it to me in an Amazon box, so. When I leave the house, I feel like Snow White. I got critters following me, squirrels, raccoons, birds. Like wrong kind of tail dad. But he's right. I'm a terrible judge for when somebody likes me. I can never tell when somebody's into me. I'll tell you this story. Get your headliner up here. I go to the grocery store. I'm in the deli section. I take my number. There's a cute girl behind the counter, just shaving meats. Which is a skill I look for in a partner. She's smiling and giggling at me, you know, so when my big dumb head, I'm like, she's totally flirting with me. For some reason, I'm thinking she's back there wanting a man in her life who eats his seafood salad by the pound. So I get 2 pounds. One for me, one for her. I'm romantic. And she's laughing and giggling. I'm like, what's so funny? And she goes, you look like, never mind, rough. If you look like Jason Momoa, someone's gonna tell you. I got a pretty good sense of humor. I'm like, come on, you know, like, you know. She goes, you look like that guy from Home Improvement. A couple of us have seen the show, right? I do a mental check down, right? I'm like, facial hair, look sturdy, had a plaid shirt on that day. I'm like, you talking about my man Al Borland. I will fix that heart, girl. I'll measure twice and cut once with you any night. See, these forearms got tools, you know, like this. And she's like, nah, the other guy. I'm like, Wilson? The counter in his deli's not that tall. Then she goes, no. You look like Tim Allen. Silence on my end too, Mighty Mix. Listen. I've heard that I look like a lot of things. I've heard that I look like Grizzly Adams, Action Bronson, Jelly Roll, Shrek. I had never heard. Then she goes, yeah, you look like Tim Allen when he's turning into Santa Claus. And then she goes into Santa Claus. I'm like, I know the film. So, guys, I've been Mike Fountain. Give it up for Coffee. Give it up for Mike Fountain.
Thank you guys for hanging in there. We got one more. Y'all ready to hear them? Yeah. That sorry ass energy.